Welcome to One Punch Man, Chapter 198. I was told that this one is a shorter chapter just because of the action, because it is probably going to just be Flashy Flash versus Sonic. But I still like to compare what we have, comparing panels, because I know for a fact that if this fight is going to happen, oh yeah, it's begun. Because the very last chapter was, do you really want to waste the life you lost almost back then? Huh, don't be ridiculous. Panels are very detailed now and awesome because Murata has time to draw them. But I like to compare. This is the new chapter 198, the third version, and the older, like the very, very first iteration of this fight was in the old version of chapter 197, where they do the same pose. The flashback happens, but we've already gone through the flashback in the new one. They clash. It looks like, it's just some good panels, 10 Shadow Funeral, Windblade Kick, and at some point after the Flash kicks, that's when all these guys interrupt, and then they fight them instead. But in the second version of 198, not the third one that we're reading, big boobies, by the way, it goes through the flashback again, and they still fight. It looks like the same shit happens. Cooler panels, to be honest. I remember this one. This one was awesome. This was a sick panel. I hope maybe they iterate this somehow. It's sick. He does the flash kicks. He responds with shuriken that explode, but they're false shuriken because he's behind him. Or no, they're not. He just goes so fast. He goes faster than the shuriken and then throws those as well. So they both try to clash into flash, but then they turn into exploding ones that home in. And then they do the 9 Shadow Funeral Windblade Kick. He tries to actually punch. Oh yeah, he does the Flash Fist in the second version of 198. That's what he did. I remember that too. And that was so powerful that he's like, man, Sonic, you've gotten stronger. And then as that happens, once again, these guys interrupt. But this time when they interrupt, it's a little different. Because in the first version of this story, this may as well what I might call it, the first version of this story, they are all here, and the fight eventually ends, but as we know, they all get absorbed. Like they say, like, yes, we are the sacrifices, and then that's how Void is created. In the second version of this, I think they all just straight up get killed by Flashy Flash and Sonic, if I recall correctly. They just straight up die. Right? Oh, that's... okay, sorry. This one. They just straight up die. Yeah. And then that's when Flash touches Sonic touches the cube, just like that happened essentially. Oh no, Flash touches the cube, right? That also happens in the old version as well. But those were the differences. If I just wanted to go through those. So, fight happens, epic version of the fight in the second variant. But the way Void appears is different in each variation as well, because they knew about Void in the second version, and the cube was the way he appeared this time. But in the first version, they all went like, and then that became Void. So what will happen here? I probably went a little too far in that regard. I'm sure 199 of this new third variant will go into that detail, but let's read this fight. I want to know. I want to see what the differences are. He already starts with 10 Shadows Funeral, it looks like. So will he respond with his move? Ten Shadows Funeral. Yeah, he just dodges seamlessly. Look at his cheeks. Look at his cheeks right there. That's awesome. They clash swords. Ting. Oh, and as they clash, Flash kicks Sonic with an uppercut kick. Boom. Ugh. And he just flies, rolls backwards through the trees. But again, sick and like, as he flies backwards, grabs a branch, does a flip around it, like some gymnast, you know, and just returns. And there's his shuriken, the exploding shuriken. Exploding shuriken, ferocious barrage. And then they start firing up, ready to explode. But Flash again dodges these. Sonic's ready to intercept. He has his hand ready. Ah. Yeah, another clash. Just boom. Sonic is smiling. Flashy Flash is as serious as ever. More clashing. Just... you know? He tries to do another slash. Flash does some back handsprings. Oh, shit. Oh, do you see the panel on the bottom? Flashy Flash does some, like, fucking, like that shit, bro. What the hell? What the hell? Like, what? Dude, what? Dude, he does this, and then he prepares, and then they start clashing again, going slowly backwards. I like how fast this one is, actually. It kind of shows the speed of the battle. Because, like, showing multiple images of the same, like, of them in the same panel implies that, you know, they're moving and they're going fast, like, along a certain path. I like that, actually. Another clash, they separate. Oh, are we getting the kick again? The clash happens. They start, like, spinning like this toward each other. Are we getting the kick again? Yeah, we got the kick again, baby. Yeah, we got the kick again, baby. Oh, I'm glad the kick made it back in, dude. I'm glad that kick made it back in. Like, I'm not gonna lie. That was... Oh, thank you, Murata. Thank you. The kick was, like, one of the most badass things. This panel is awesome. This panel is fucking sick. I wonder if the punches will also come back. The Flashy Flash punches. I guess we'll see. Ooh, but this time after the kick, instead of... What was it? They both, like... What did they do instead of the kick after that in the original? Like, something crazy... Older, newer. What happened after the kick in this one? It looks like in the... Oh. Wait, is this the same chapter? Am I fucking... No, this is a retcon chapter. Yo, you know, it goes to show that this panel that I just read in the new one is exactly the same as this one. Looks like a slight grayscale variation, probably due to the scans. And yet I thought it was new. Dude, I literally reacted to it like it was new. I literally straight up, my brain just did not process that this is the exact same panel. And still, Flashy Flash does this shit, and I'm like, oh, that's cool. Man, dude, that's funny. But what I was trying to convey was after they do the kick in this variant, it looks like Flashy Flash does his kicks because after the kick, he backs up like this and then does his kicks, and then that's when he does his shuriken originally. But we're going to cut back to the new shit, and after these kicks, Sonic does an after image move, and he splits into two after images, or maybe just original and after image. But now he's actually going to punch. That's crazy. Heavy Sonic Fist Barrage. Dude, Sonic's actually doing the punches now. He's doing the fucking punches. I wonder if this is Saitama inspired. You think? Think it's Saitama inspired? Either way, just... Yeah, that's pretty sick. But, yo, Flash's face, though. His fucking face. His face. It's so calm, like... As he has he's holding his sword like this, hand out like this, blocking the blows. Is he about to respond in kind with his own punches like he does in the retcon chapter? Sonic's like, what? How is he blocking? Yeah, he just lands like this. Nice moves. If only your opponent wasn't me. He deflected them effortlessly. And again, as usual, detailed Murata panels. I like that. Like, we've got more detail on the legs here, his pose here, the perspective on this panel. Like, look how his fist is actually fucking steaming or smoking from just the pure speed of it all. Good improved panels. If only your opponent wasn't me. Ultimate technique. Here it comes. Oh, he literally says, here it comes. I didn't think he would say that. Here it comes. Look at the after images. You can tell that this is a slow motion shot. That if it was, whenever it's in the anime, he like, does this shit slowly. I love the gleam on him too, like how shiny he is. Here it comes. Still, I haven't shown you my secret move. Wait, his secret move? That wasn't your secret move, the punches? Yet. Dude, it's like right there, dude. Wait, that's his foot. That's not his fist, that's his foot. Oh shit, he's doing the kick. Still, I haven't shown you my secret move yet. And it's just right in front of his face. Flash kicks. Dude. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, shit. Dude, Sonic got sent flying. Created the fucking anime ass like dents or like you know, in the ground, like the dirt and the trees were completely just to the side because of how fast he just flew backwards. It's interesting that happened on the ground instead of in the air. I didn't think I'd have to use my ultimate technique against you. You've gotten strong. The way you are now, we could. So he says this too in the original and the revised version. So are the other ninja gonna appear now? They don't appear. Dude, the chapter ended. Well, they've got to appear though. Oh my god. Damn, I didn't think it would end like that. That's pretty crazy, actually, but that's awesome. That's awesome. That was a good chat. I like that revised version. There was a lot of like improved paneling, and the way it kind of plays out, in my opinion, is a bit better. I'm glad they kept the wind kick blade double page spread. That was a sick panel. I'm glad they kept that. It's all, dude, it's all peak, honestly. Like I know people complain about the redraws again and again, but they just get better. Honestly, they just get better. I like that. So, wait, in the new version of these, Void hasn't appeared yet, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, the ninja are here. The ninja are here. Yeah, yeah, from 194 to the revised 195. Void actually hasn't appeared yet. Because in the other revised version of whichever one it was, he appears and encounters Blast in them and he does that big fuck off attack, right? But that was the revised version. Sorry about the sounds. I could be using the button for this, actually. And so does that mean in the original, is it going to be like the original? That means chapter 2 or 199 or 200, whichever one. Are we going back to the OG way where all the guys start going and then it creates void? Is that what's going to happen now? Is that going to be back to being canon now? Because I'm all for that. That's a horrifying way to make that happen. Plus, it would probably be, eventually that would lead to Flashy Flash or Sonic, whichever one touches the cube again. Both could happen. So, I think that's what's going to happen, though. The whole sacrificing all the ninja thing is going to happen again, because they knew this would happen. I think that would make more sense. And then that's probably when Blast would appear anyway. And then sooner than we think, we'll probably be caught up again. Hopefully no more redraws. Because here's the thing. We're actually pretty close. Like, I know it's chapter 211 was where we were at before everything changed. But here's the thing. What Murata has been doing with these new chapters is he's been kind of combining them. Again, like this one, chapter 208 of the retcon, it's only 14 pages. Same with like this one. They're shorter. But what Murata's been doing is he's been combining these chapters together. So we're probably going to reach the current point sooner than we think. That's what I'm thinking. Because all that's left is for the ninja to appear, the sacrifice thing to happen, Blast to appear, and if it doesn't deviate too much, then we're going to get the whole flashback sequence with Blast's wife, which was Void's sister, and then it's going to reach that point again. So we might get there sooner than we think. Like, we stopped at 211, and now we're back at 198, but it's probably going to catch up quicker than we think it will. That's what I think. So with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Good old One Punch Man, still love it. I like looking at the differences. It truly is fascinating to do so. So, have a good one.